Very good morning to all, and I am again welcome to all the students in my class. And nice to meet you to all. I hope you all are happy, healthy, and fit at your home. And I request during this COVID-19 pandemic condition, stay at home if the government has given a guidelines. Without any important work, do not come outside. Now, here I am going to start the introduction of the CAD CAM. The subject is CAD CAM and CAE, and this is the revised syllabus. In the first point here I am going to discuss, that is CAD CAM I am going to define. First of all, you have to know the full form of CAD CAM and CAE. The full form of CAD is computer aided design. The full form of CAM is computer aided manufacturing. The full form of CAE is computer aided engineering. So you must know the definition of the CAD CAM and CAE, or full form of CAD CAM and CAE. Here CAD CAM has defined the means of computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing. It is the technology concerned with the use of digital computer perform certain functions in design and manufacturing. The meaning of that, here only the add of computer in the design, that is called CAD, or add of computer in case of manufacturing, that is called the CAM. It means that we are using the digital platform, digital computer, to do the some function. As you all know, nowadays if I speak about the CAD, that can be defined as the use of computer system. The word used here: create, modify, analyze, optimize, and engineering design. In the computer system, we are having the CAD hardware and CAD software. If I speak about the CAD hardware, in a further slide also I will be explain regarding the CAD hardware. What are the different types of hardware we are using, like a CPU, keyboard, mouse, and LCD and the other things. If I speak about the CAD software, so many software are there in the market that we are using in case of CAD hardware. As you all know regarding the AutoCAD, if I'll go little back, like in a that era where the computer not that much familiar to design any product, that time people were did the drafting of the any component, and after the drafting, or you have seen like sometimes some complex drafting was there, they sketch a 2D on the paper by using the drafter and the other component, and after the drafting and drawing the sketch, it is very difficult to store. First of all they were facing to creating the object, to creating the model, to drawing the model, drafting the model, because that required too much amount of time, investment, as well as that cannot be stored somewhere, or if we need to modify that design, it is very difficult, because if I want to modify, I have to design or create the new design, create a new sketch. Rather than, it is very difficult to modify that. If I want to analyze, that is the also very difficult, because once we create a sketch converted into a some dummy product, that also required some investment. And after that dummy product, we have to go for the analysis, and if it is fail first time, I need to prepare a next dummy product, and it required like a lots of money, lots of investment, as well as a huge amount of time also. And it is very difficult to optimize that engineering design. If you want to optimize, it is very difficult. But nowadays we are using a mini software. If you heard about a software, that is the AutoCAD, very basic software. In the AutoCAD, if you go like 1 decade back, we are using a AutoCAD that only use for the 2D design. And this AutoCAD software not only using by the mechanical student, that can also using by the automobile student, that is used by the civil student, and that is used by the electrical as well as the some electronics, and means the all the branches where some fabrications part are there, they are using the AutoCAD. In the mechanical, as you all know, for designing the any product, designing the any model, fabrication part, we required a AutoCAD. In case of civil engineering, like for the structural design, we required AutoCAD. In case of electrical engineering, for designing the PCB circuit, they always using AutoCAD. Means many places they are using AutoCAD. That AutoCAD means the software which is supported by the computer, added with the computer, we are using for the design purpose. So this is all are the this are major software. And nowadays in the AutoCAD, you can convert it 2D into 3D also. Some other software also there. You already heard about that. A SolidWorks, Unigraphics, CATIA, Creo, and many more, as per the requirement of the industry. The question arises in our mind, why we are using this many software if every software doing the same work. There is some reason behind that. There is some reason behind that. Like sometime because of the flexibility to use that software, some are eco-friendly, and some software having their other features that is required by the industry. If that is required by the industry, it means that that industry particularly using that software. Some software using in case of a non-commercial purpose also, and some software fully used for the commercial purpose. Like this, we are using different types of software. So here, if I speak about the computer aided design, so we are using a software for the computer aided design, that is SolidWorks, CATIA, Creo, and AutoCAD, and many more as per the requirement of the industry. Next, we are having the CAM. CAM can be defined as the use of computer system to plan, manage, and control the operation of the manufacturing plant through either direct or indirect computer interface with the plant's production resources. Here you can see the CAM, that is computer aided manufacturing, defined. Here add, with the computer we are doing manufacturing, in the manufacturing. Okay, the first point, plan. There is a one process that is called the CAPP, computer aided process plan. In our industry, in the manufacture industry, those are doing the manufacturing of the different types of product model. They are having a n number of processes, and for all the processes we require a some plan. Initially, if we go again in that era, their computer is not added to do the process plan. That time it is very difficult to make the plan on the paper, and manage and store that plan. Or if we need to modify in our plan, it is very difficult to come out that material, that plan from the storage. Rather than you have to draw again, it is very difficult. But now CAPP, computer aided process plan, we can easily make the plan on the computer, and that plan can be shared with the other people also by use of LAN connection. LAN, WAN. It means that LAN connection you can connect it with your colleagues, and worldwide connection. Worldwide, if you want to connect with their plan, you can connect with the computer. For example, if I make a sum plan here, but it is my wish to see this plan my colleague also, which is not available in this manufacturing plant. If he are somewhere else, I can share by use of WAN this whole process plan to that also, and I will get some feedback and suggestion from that also. So that is only possible because of the add of computer. Rather than it is very difficult. It means that here the add of computer always rectify the each and every mistake at the same time, because we can share our ideas by use of computer and easily they can give our feedback. In the case of computer aided manufacturing, how to manage the things. Many of the companies like L&T, Tech Mahindra and manufacturing biggest company like those are manufacturing companies, they are using a software called SAP. By using software SAP, they can easily make or manage and control the whole industry very easily. How many product ready, how many in the process, how many in the dispatch, how many here and how many there. Means the everything in front of them by use of SAP software. Because that single master computer is attached with all the computers. If I give an example of like a DNC machine. In case of direct numerical control machine, there is a one master computer. You can see how the add of computer help and support us to fulfill the demand of the customer without any much investment. I am having a one master computer here, and that master computer connected with all the CNC machines. If I want to do some mass production, I can attach all the machine with a single component, and only by the single computer, that is a master computer, will be operate all the machines. All the machines. So this way we can manage and control all the operations of a manufacturing plant. That may be a sometime direct or indirect process. Direct process. But sometimes we are using some interface also. For example, in case of rapid prototyping. In the rapid prototyping, first we make the design in the some other software. We can use our interface and transfer to the another software, like some manufacturing software, and that manufacturing software used to develop the model in the rapid prototyping. So this is a way we can use of computer, we can improve, increase or fulfill the demand of the market on time or on or before time also. On or before time also. In the industry, if you go in the industry like a service industry, in the service industry, if they require some kind of part in a shop floor management, in a shop floor management, they also are using a computer, and by use of computer, they can easily control the shop floor, where the requirement of material, what is the total material has been dispatched, what is the requirement of raw material, they always put in the computer. From the computer, in the end of the day, they will get the data, how many things are ready, how many things are in process, how many days are required, and what is the raw material required. They have to connect according to the vendor also, because the many company for the raw material connected to the different types of vendors. So here the production sources are resources are there, okay, but it is always connected with the companies. Next, we are having application of the CAM fall into the two broad categories. First is computer monitoring and control, as I said, manufacturing support applications. Okay, computer monitoring and control. One thing I left out to say regarding the CAM, what are the different types of software we are using in case of CAM? In case of CAM, we are using a different types of software. That is, one software is HCAM, one of the very famous CAM software, because whenever we design some product in the design software like AutoCAD, Scatia, SolidWorks, Creo, Unigraphics, after designing the product by use of interface we transfer to the another software. That is a software used in the manufacturing plant for the machining purpose and for their manufacturing purpose, for the fabrication purpose, for the manufacturing purpose, for machining purpose, and we are using HCAM. HCAM means that is always gives a proper tool path, so that can be proper tool path they have given. As well as another software that is called the Synco. In this semester we will use Synco. You will be aware about that Synco. As well as the one more software are there in the industry nowadays we are using, that is called the Mastercam. In the Mastercam, no need to write down the code. You just make this some design model, and that design model import by use of interface to the another system as per the requirement, and by use of that model they can convert it and they generate different types of C or different types of G code or M code, and that system will be follow that G code, M code, and do the machining as per the requirement. Do the machining as per the requirement. So this is like a very important. As I said, the CAD/CAM monitoring and control. These are direct application in which the computer is connected directly to the manufacturing process for the purpose of monitoring or controlling the process. Computer monitoring and control can be separated into monitoring application and control application. The part A and B has given the computer process monitoring. It involves a direct computer interface with the manufacturing process to observe the process and associate equipment and collect the data from process. Collect data from process. So this is the one of the process where direct data we can collect it from the different processes and it is easy to analyze. Next we are having computer process control. It goes one step further than monitoring, but by not only observing the process but also controlling it based on the observation. You can see the two figures is given. In the first figure, the process data process is there, okay, and this is a process observed by the computer. That is the first computer process monitoring. Only the process are here you can see the computer can be directly collect the data, okay, and in the next B you can see how to computer control the data. Means this is a process which is controlled by the computer and computer immediately give a signal to the process. This kind of problem is there. This kind of problem is there. For example, as you all know, in case of the vehicle, we are having a different types of. I am giving the example because you all are the like automobile student. In the automobile, we are having a vehicle or car. In the car, if some sensor is not working, then there are different types of devices like a ECM electronic control module, BCM body control module, and PCM power control module. If that sensor used in power control module immediately give some signals on the cluster that this sensor is not working. Or PCM controlled by that sensor, PCM will give the feedback or suggestion to the on cluster, that this kind of problem is there. Means immediately that PCM, ECM collect the data and show to the system and control control that problem. The same here also, if any computer having any kind of problem, immediately you will get some error. Immediately you get the error and the system will be stopped. Rather than if you see in the like where the computer is not added, that time machines immediately run down, or it is, we can say, breakdown. But by use of computer, first of all, as usual we are doing like a preventive maintenance, but the machine sometime a breakdown. But here by use of computer, if something happen like this, immediately a computer gives a signal this kind of problem is there, and by use of that signal, that suggestion given by the computer, immediately we can resolve it, and it not taste any kind of a bigger losses. So this is very important, you must know. So this is like a, we can say, a computer monitoring and control system, where we are having like only a direct control. Sometimes there are some losses is there, but it is not controlled by the machine. But in the second type, immediately we can control it. This is another part that we said, like a system only support the manufacturing of part. These are the indirect application in which the computer is used to support a production operation in the plant, but there is no direct interface between the computer and manufacturing process means here computer serves a support role in the manufacturing operation and use of line to provide plan, schedule, forecast, instruction and the information by which the farm production resources can be managed more effectively. It means that, as I said in the previous slide, we always use a computer indirect way to do the computer aided process plan. Means this is an indirect process through that we can easily make the process, store that process, and wherever we required we modified also that process. So here you can see this is our indirect process, means only we are indirect way using computer to plan the process, and this process is used for whole product design and manufacturing. Next we are doing the scheduling also. Scheduling is a very important because whenever we are using a number of CNC machine, it is always work on the scheduling and sequencing. The scheduling and sequencing is used in the operation, different types of operations. The scheduling is must. So here our scheduling is the one of the major parameter that is also done by computer. In the computer we directly feed the value as well as scheduling of the each and every operations, and according to that the all the machines as well as control by using of that scheduling. Forecasting also done by use of computer. Prediction, we can say the forecasting, the meaning of forecast is called the prediction. Okay, that is also we will do, and this all are the instruction and information by which the farm production resources can be managed more effectively comparing to that era where we are not added with the computer. This is like a different types of parameter are there. Okay, now the next topic is the product cycle and CAD/CAM. Product cycle is very important because it is always used to. Next is very important, that is called the product cycle. In CAD/CAM, it is very important because the various activities plus function it is called to call product cycle. Product cycle is always relates with the product design. And in the case of manufacturing, the product design is very vast field. If you go for the higher studies after the UG, in the PG, they are having a whole branch of product design and development. In the UG also, you are having the one optional subject nowadays, and in the last curriculum, it is a compulsory subject of product design and development. Because the product design and development required by the every industry so that they can compete the other industry easily, and product design always depend on the market survey. In every industry we are having the one department that is called the customer service department, or it is a business or customer and market department. That department always done a survey of the market, and they collect the data feedback from all different people by the use of survey. What is their demand? And once they collect all the data, it is sent to the product concept department. That product concept department always bifurcate the data, and they always focus on the people those are giving their feedback for the new data, and they always focus on the majority of the people, what the majority of the people required or what is their demand. And with respect to that, they always generate a concept, and in the case of this, they always after means we can say like a need, they draw a drafting, they do the analysis, they do the synthesize and optimize here also, and after this they send to the design department or design engineering department. This is like a without add of computer. Here computer we are not using, it is like a manual things. In the design departments, according to the instruction received from the product concept department, just make the design according to that or do the drafting on the paper, or after the drafting it is reaches to the process planning department, because the process planning department is a department which can be like do the outsourcing, and which kind of like equipment required, tool required. If the tool and equipment required which is not available in the manufacturing company or department, he will do the order, new order for that. If it is all the tool and equipment are there, if material is required, then also the process planning department sends the our requirement to the vendors. We require the raw material of so and so, and after that, if the all those things are available, that data goes to the production scheduling department. Production scheduling department starts scheduling of that, and after the scheduling, it is goes to the production department. In the production department, they fabricate, they manufacture that product and sends to the quality control department. In the quality control department, they check the quality of that product. This is manually. You already heard about there are different types of sampling are there. By use of sampling, they do the quality control. Okay, means cluster sampling and many type of sampling are there. They always do the quality control by this, or other methods also they are using for the quality control. This is without a computer, without any sensor, non-contact or contact sensor. They always do the quality control. This is not that much accurate as we are using right now, but still they are doing that time. If anything happen wrong over here, they immediately report to the production department. Okay, this is like not up to the mark, you have to make it again, or you have to repair it, or you have to change it. Once they have done and the quality control department has passed, it again reaches to that same department. That department done the survey, and that department start the advertisement and the marketing of that product. So this is like without a computer, without a computer. So let us go with the computer. Now here you can see the product cycle and CAD/CAM continue. Here we are using a computer. See how the ease of work happen. You can see here. The same customer and market department are there. It is goes to the product concept department, but the product concept department do the synthesize analysis by use of computer aided design. And this is a parallel both department working by the computer aided design department. That is called the CAD. That is called the CAD, and the same department convey all the information at the same time with the same PC to the drafting department. And that drafting department only not doing the drafting, they also doing the documentation of that, so that whenever we need to modify, whenever we need in the future, immediately they can recover it. Means a computer aided design is connected with the computer aided drafting. Once his work is over, it is sent to the computer drafting. If something is wrong over here, immediately he informed to him, he will change the design and again send to him. But here it is not like that. Once the drafting is wrong, no one knows. It is goes to the production department. Once production department identified this is a kind of problem, again it will go to the drafting department. Okay, this is like a very long process, and it required a lots of investment also and lots of time also. But here it is not like that. It is already connected with the computer aided design to the computer aided automated drafting, and they are connected with each other. After that, as we know, the computer aided process planning, as already I discussed with you, CAPP. Again, this computer aided drafting and CAPP are connected with each other. If something happened wrong over here, means they have designed some product, okay, same to here. They have done the documentation drafting also. After that, it reaches to the process planning. So immediately the process planning officer said to these two departments, this is not possible or this is a possible, or rather than if it is we can a little modified it, then it is a possible. We are having an such kind of discussion they have done parallel, okay. And after that, the computer aided process planning, on the same computer he will check all the availability required for the product. It is just computerized scheduling or computerized shop floor control, each and everything they have done here, okay. And by the computerized way they can check the equipment, tooling and each and everything. If something is not there, immediately they can send to the, immediately they can order the new equipment, tooling. Here not like that, the process planning department send to this department, they will check and again they send to here. It is not, immediately they will check this part is available. If raw material is not available, everything they have done here, and after that they can send all the information to the MRP, material required planning, shop floor control and computerized scheduling. Immediately scheduling has done, material required, whatever material required, it is also they have done. Shop floor control will start the work. As soon as it is reaches here, it is sent to the computer control robot and machines. Nowadays, as you all know, in many of the industries they are using the robots, because if we need to do that complete the demand of the any company, we require our robots. Robots without tiredness, they are working 24/7. Only they require some preventive maintenance they have done. But for the completed demand, we require such a robot and machines, and this is here. Okay, so as you all know, in the Nasik, if you are the automobile engineer, you can say no. In the Nasik, Mahindra having their own factory, and they are using all the robots for assembly department. Okay. So this is like a computer control robots and machines are there. Okay, and they have done on or before time all the production, and after that it is going to the computer aided quality control. Means as the human being, just they are doing quality control on the basis of sampling. Means out of 100 only they have randomly checked 5 and 4, and if 5 and 4 and they have like some limit, if 1 and 2 and 3 are only 5% is allowance is there. Means if out of 95, 100 part will be there and the 5 part they have checked. If the 5 part, 3 part are rejected, the whole sample is rejected. But other 95 they never checked. But here the computer aided quality control, they checked all the 100 part. If a single part is not good, they immediately send it to the computer production department. Okay, but here only parties, that is called the forecasting and production. Sometimes maybe possible the five part is good, they have checked and passed the 95, maybe then out of 95 the 90 part is not good, but here all the part they have checked by use of computer and quality control, and after this all they have reaches to the customer market, so that they can maintain the quality, punctuality, so means that they have fulfilled the demand on time, and quality of the product also. So this is like the product cycle used by the system. We are having like a computer technology, but no need to explain over here, because you all know this is like a very basic hardware that use in case of the computer, like a CPU control unit, arithmetic logic unit, input output and memory and such kind of things. This is like a very basic, you have to you all know. Fundamentals of CAD. Modern CAD systems are based on the ICG, interactive computer graphics. This is a very important, because nowadays all the computer are having the ICG, internal computer graphics, because without graphics it is very difficult to do a lots of operation, to transform the lots of operation, to manage and to store the lots of data. So ICG is a system with a computer is used to create, transform and display data in the form of picture or symbols, because that ICG are always enables the system to convert the things from one part, transform or convert one things to another things, like one data in the numerical that is converted into the symbol, one data in the numerical that is converted into the image. So that is only done by use of ICG. ICG system and the human designer are major component of the CAD system. Interactive computer graphics is tool by is tool used by the designer to solve the design problem. In fact, the ICG system modify the power of designer. This has been referred to as the synergetic effect. The designer performs the portion of design process that is most suitable to human intellectual skills, where the computer performs the task best suited to its capability, like the speed of calculation, visual display, storage of data. This is all possible because of the ICG, interactive computer graphics, and the resulting system exceeds the sum of its component. As you all know, whatever we require immediately we can do. Means if I put the some name, that is converted into the some image. Okay, if I speak something, that is converted into some image. If you want to do any kind of solid graphing, you can use by use of interactive computer graphics. This is a very important, and nowadays each and every computer having the graphics card. Then we have a fundamental reason for the implementing a CAD system. It is very important, as already you know, because after the completion till here, you come to know that what is the advantage and disadvantage, that is summarized here, to increase the productivity of the designer. But obvious, in that era, they always do the drafting on the paper, like a very big paper. Okay, nowadays in a small computer they did everything. So, but obviously the productivity of the designer will be improved, as well as the immediately they get the correction also and they can improve. That time it is not like that. Okay, to improve the quality of the design, but obvious nowadays we are using the concurrent engineering. In that case, all the department are sitting together and do the work. So, but obviously the quality of the designer will be improved. To improve the communication by use of computer, we can improve the communication, because by use of LAN, by use of WAN, wide area network, and the LAN area network, easily we can transfer the data to the other, and that is a better communication. To create a database for the manufacturing by the computer, whatever we are doing, it is stored in the computer itself, or it is stored online, so that you can easily extract from there. As you all know, regarding data science, in the data science they always say how to store the data, because the too much data are there on the Gmail, too much data are there online, they always store somewhere. So that is also done by use of computer. This is the last slide for the today's lecture. The design process, already each and everything I explain the first recognition of need, definition of problem, synthesize the same things, analysis and optimization we can done by use of different types of software as well as the technique. After that we do the evaluation. After that we do the presentation of those things. So this is like a given for the initial stage. Okay, this is a general design process. So this is our first part to design the process. Design the process. I hope you all are understood. If you have any kind of query, you can contact me without any problem. Okay, without any problem, you can contact me. Thank you very much. Thanks to each and everyone for listening me with a great patience. Thank you.